Well, guys, listen.
All right, well, have a good day. We'll see you later.
That's been a great show.
No, we got to talk about one more thing.
Wrong?
Very important.
What?
Jim Acosta and CNN. That's why I'm really here.
Yes, let's. All right, we're gonna just let him go through this real quick. He was with Jim. I told you guys we have audio from what I got with Jim Acosta today, but he actually made CNN yesterday, and he showed me the video. He was on CNN talking to Jim Acosta. Now he didn't back Jim down like I did, but he did a pretty good job. Go ahead.
What? You saw Jim Acosta today?
Oh yeah, wait until I let you hear the audio.
Yeah. He had to do it after me, after I trained him.
Listen, he trained me. Like I said, he didn't back him down like me, but hey.
Yeah. So we're down at the open.
I love Roger.
There's a big open area down here, okay? And why Jim Acosta's here? I mean, the only
because
reason,
we love everybody. Everybody can go anywhere, bro.
No, but I mean, it's like, yeah. Okay,
we're about unity. Anybody can go anywhere.
It's free
CNN
country.
can be here. MSNBC can be here. We don't care about
You
that.
can be here.
Country.
Exactly. Yeah, you can be here. Let me rephrase that. You know, why is he here? And like. He has to expect to get this type of feedback, and that's the part. You know, he's here for a reason.
So maybe he did it for clout.
He did it. You know, he did it because he knew that people were going to chant CNN sucks, and then he can report on it.
He did it for clout.
Okay, and the article. So what ended up happening is they were meeting over here, and then they had to go somewhere else, and all these people are barking questions at him. And I asked him this question. I said. And most of it was like, you know, the fake news, why aren't you reporting on this? And I asked him, I said, why don't you report that the people were singing God Bless America, the Star-Spangled Banner, and the Pledge of Allegiance outside the Capitol on January 6th? And he stopped, and he turned to me, and he goes, were you there? And I was like, yeah. And then he goes, oh, okay, well, I want to ask you questions. And I was like, oh, no, I'm taking on Jim Acosta. You know, here I am. I'm not a pro like him. You know what I mean? I mean, here's a guy that's taking on Donald Trump in the press room, and he starts asking me questions. You know, do you believe this? Do you believe that? And you know, do you believe that President Trump was really elected? Yes, I do. You know, we talked about, you know, do you think that President Trump incited the riots? I'm like, no, I don't. And you know why? Because, you know, I travel from North Carolina at midnight. We organized for a couple of days about these buses to go there. Okay, that's not Donald Trump inciting me to go to the Capitol to exercise my First Amendment rights to speak up, because I don't think that any of these states had their due diligence served correctly about what went on with all these votes, okay? And then Jim is like, well, the Supreme Court has decided. I'm like, the Supreme Court, they didn't even hear the case. So we the people didn't get to hear our voices heard. The Supreme Court didn't look at the case. They dismissed it. They didn't, you know what I mean? We didn't get our chance. And that's the part that you know, I think is making so many people mad and angry. And I said that to him. I said, you know, the Supreme Court didn't.
Because if there's really fraud, just hear the case and, you know, show us and prove that there's not, to be honest with you.
So then he asked me, he goes, you think Donald Trump is president? Or you really, no, he said, do you really think that Donald Trump won the election?
Yes.
And I said to him, yes, I do.
Said yes.
And then I said, do you think that Joe Biden got $80 million votes? And he goes, okay, sir, that's it. What's your name? And then he ended the thing. And then,
well, listen, here's the difference between me and you, right? He asked you questions today. I asked him questions, so I can't wait for you to hear the audio with him, because I think I caught him off guard. You agree?
I do.
Caught him off guard. The audio that I have is classic. This guy warmed me up.
I warmed you up.
All right.
Hey,
well, guys, listen.
I softened Acosta up.
Listen.
I got him on the ropes. Yeah, you get.
Listen.
So you get the. Okay, so you get credit for the KO, but I'm the one that had him in the ropes.
You know.
TKO.
I'm the one that got him in the ropes. Yes.
Love this guy, man. Love this guy.
Are you going to be on CNN?
Hold on. Let me close this out.
Are you going to be on CNN?
I already was. Listen, I've already been on CNN.
Listen,
I'm a Trump supporter. Do you think I'm not black? Am I not black?
No, gosh.
Can I support Trump?
I never said that. I never said that.
Sometimes you go a little hard, man. You got any positive word for Trump supporters and conservatives? Positive word. Jim, give us one positive word about Trump supporters.
Have a great weekend.
Nothing? Guys, this is not Black, Not White American podcast. We're all American. I don't care if you're white, you're black, we're all American. Can you agree with that?
That sounds great to me.
Come on,
yeah.
Jim. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I get you saying not Black, Not White American?
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
Can I get you to say that's my motto? That's my saying, not black and white America.
Oh, okay.
Can I get you saying that?
I can just say this is CNN. That's all I can say. I'm sorry.
Oh man, you can't say not black and white America.
No, I don't know what that's all about, but
It just
all the
means
best
we're
to
all
you.
American at
And
the end of the day. That's it.
that's a wonderful message. That's a great message.
And I don't care if you're independent, conservative, Democrat. I don't care who you are. I love everybody, man.
Well,
and just so
I
you
hope
know,
you have
I'm running for Congress in New Jersey's 12th district as well.
Oh, good luck. Good luck. Oh, excuse
I'm
me,
going
man,
up against
sorry.
Bonnie Watson Coleman.
All right. Well, hope you guys have a great weekend.
Listen, just so you know, I wish you nothing but the best, man. We don't wish you any harm or anything
Oh gosh,
like that.
are you okay, Nikki? Sir, watch out. That's my producer. Please
love everyone,
Please
man.
don't hurt my producer, okay?
We wouldn't do that. Nobody hurt anybody. We're not here to hurt anybody, guys. Nobody's here to hurt anybody. At all. That's not what we're about. No, yeah, absolutely. We're not.
Guys.
Take care, Jim.
And the Star Spangled Banner and the Pledge of Allegiance on January 6th. Why? I never.
Not gonna answer.
Huh?
Were you there?
Yeah, I was.
Let me ask you about that. That's interesting. You were there on January 6th. You went to the Stop the Steal rally
Yeah.
on the mall.
Yeah.
Did you end up going to the Capitol?
Yep.
And did you go inside the
No.
Capitol? What do you think about the people who went inside the Capitol?
When they opened the doors and they allowed people in, I mean, that kind of changed it. If you broke the windows and you broke the doors, you shouldn't have done that. But when you see where the police and the Capitol Police open doors and let folks in, that's not trespassing. Come on, you can go right in.
Yeah, but they weren't supposed to go in. They didn't really
But-
give the police officers a choice, did they? They just sort of
But
they just
well,
went in there.
well, no. I mean, when you watch and you see what happens,
And Nancy Pelosi had the opportunity to have more
Hold on,
police there.
I'm talking to this gentleman right here, if you don't mind.
no. But if they open the doors and they let them in, I mean that there's the one scene where they're going down the hall. All the police are lined in the hallways.
But a police officer was killed. Other police officers were beaten up.
Now, you know, this is a dynamic of infallibility. You asked me that question. What do you think I have? I have to answer that. Yeah, you know, you don't want anybody to die, obviously. You know,
Nobody should have died.
nobody should have died. You know, nor should the girl that was the Air Force vet. She shouldn't have died.
We don't even hear about her.
But don't you feel Trump is at all responsible for that?
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
He's feeling-
You want to know why?
he's
You want to know
very
why he's not responsible? Because I left North Carolina at midnight. Okay, and they're saying that he incited that riot at 11 o'clock during that speech. That's not what happened.
But you were there that day.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there on January 6th. And do you still believe that Donald Trump won the election?
Yes.
How can you possibly believe that?
Well, the reason why I believe it is because all these states were not given there's people in these states that were not given their due diligence in front of courts to be heard. And I have a problem with that.
But they went through all the courts. They went to the Supreme Court.
You know, they didn't go through the Supreme Court. When the Supreme Court says they're not going to hear the case, that's not going through the Supreme Court. You know, I wanted my voice heard. There's people in Pennsylvania and Georgia that wanted their voice to be heard in front of the system.
You don't think he just lost?
No. You really think that Biden got 80 million votes? Seriously. In the last two times that he ran for presidency, I don't know, what was the number, 0.04? He got more votes than President Obama? Come on.
You don't. Okay, and your name is?
Roger.